as a guard who hasn't played in a few years?
Yeah, he's asked a lot of questions. He's just trying to know the offense and know the technique that we use for Coach Callahan, and he's working hard and he's just trying to figure things out.
Can you speak on the rookies, how Pierschbacher and Wes Martin are doing? They play inside as well, so how they're grasping the offense, the physicality of the NFL?
Wes is doing really well. He's light years ahead of where I was as a rookie, and it's kind of nice. He played left guard in college, so he got to just step up there and play left guard now. So everything, he's used to everything. He's just got to know the communication. And I told him when I was a rookie, it was hard. I was making a lot of mistakes, but you just, like Coach Callahan says, you got to let the first one. If you make a mistake, let it go and move on to the next one. Ross Pierschbacher is doing an amazing job. I've known Ross since college because I took him out on his official visit at Iowa. So he's coming along really well for us.
Brandon, now with Chase back in the lineup, you guys look like you're getting a little bit more cohesive as camp's gone on. Are you finding that those Matt and Duran and John are just a really big challenge, even more of a challenge now that they've been together another year? Are you seeing a marked difference in them in terms of their cohesiveness as a challenge? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got an amazing D front up front, and even the guys behind them are doing a really good job. That's what we like going in practice. We're practicing against some of the best guys in the NFL, so it's nice for us to get up to game speed, and everything's going to be game speed when we do all of our individual work with just O-line, D-line. So it's nice getting that kind of speed, and then just doing technique stuff at the end. But they're doing a good job, and they've come a long ways.
Brandon, what's the most difficult thing with preparing with three different quarterbacks behind you guys to kind of, as they need to get better and you guys also need to get better?
I would say communication and cadence. Each one of them has a different cadence, so our timing point on when to get off the ball on each quarterback is a little different, and we just kind of got to work at that each and every day on who's going to be working with us, and we just got to make sure we get the cadence down.
You've made that switch from tackle to guard. Has Ereck Flowers approached you at all and asked you for advice?
Oh yeah, yesterday he came up and talked to me about how to do certain things, because pretty much at tackle, if you don't know who to block, you just block the end. So guard's a little bit more of a mind game, and I said I'll help whenever he wants.
Brandon, you came into the league a year after Morgan Moses. What's this kind of like, playing alongside him for the last years here? Yeah,
it's awesome. Morgan's a great guy. He's the first guy when I got to the Redskins to pull me under the wing and pretty much help me out with whatever I needed. It's kind of nice being there for 5 years playing side by side. We kind of know each other's tendency without communicating, so that's nice. We can kind of play ahead of the game.
You guys both have your kids out here a lot. How cool is that to be able to share this with them?
Yeah, it's awesome. Seeing Easton after practice. We got them in Airbnb, so they're 10 minutes away. So they're here for 2.5 weeks, and it kind of takes the stress off of camp. You get to see your family. In between every night, I pretty much have dinner with them. We're going to see them an hour before meetings start. So.
As far as where contract negotiations stand between your representatives?
I'm not going to speak on contracts. It's between my agent and the Redskins.
Is it all on your mind at all?
No, not really. I'm here for another year, and that's all I care about. I got to do the best I can, and that'll take care of itself.
I'll hit the other one. You missing Trent?
Oh yeah, Trent's he's the best left tackle in the league. He helped us so much, and we miss him, but it's a business. He's got to do what he's got to do, and we just hope he comes back.
Morgan had talked a little bit about just you guys supporting him in that. Do you guys reach out, talk to him, support him, all that?
Yeah, I've reached out to Trent a couple times, and we've texted back and forth to each other, and nothing about football, just about how everything's going.
Brandon, is there anything as a group, with the group you have here now, that you definitely want to nail down before you guys get the pass on and get going?
Say that again.
Is there anything as a group that you can see and that you pinpoint on that you guys need to work on before you nail down before you guys get going?
We gotta work on communication and pretty much just playing with each other. We got two new guys on the left side, and it's pretty much getting that cohesiveness back as an offensive line and just playing as one.
And then Brandon, Morgan talked about how this year it's the most excitement he's seen from a team since he's been here. So, what do you think about that statement, and what do you think makes this group unique compared to past years?
Yeah, I would agree. This camp's been a lot of fun. There hasn't been that much drama. It's been a lot of fun to just go out and play football. We got an amazing defense. They fly the football. The D line, I'm really excited to see what they can do, because we get to go against them each and every day. And the secondary and the linebackers, they flow fast. They're fast, and up front we just got to do our job. And we got talent behind us, AP and Geis and Jordan Reed and all those tight ends and wide receivers we have, and we're excited for the quarterbacks as well.
So you mentioned you guys have two new guys on the left side of the line, and you also going through somewhat of a transition. You got new players in general, left guard and left tackle as well. What is the best aspect of your coach, Bill Callahan, when it comes to training these guys, developing these guys, and making sure they're acclimated to your offense in general?
Yeah, there's no better coach to have than Coach Callahan. He pretty much slows everything down for them and just talks to them. I mean, I told him when I was a rookie, he did the exact same thing for me to help me catch along, and he puts you all in game situations during post-practice, pre-practice. That's all we're working on is the looks that we're going to get from the defense and the adjustments that we have to make off of it. So he pretty much just dumbs everything down to just slow motion speed so that you can get the fundamentals and the techniques that you need to do to get that block.
How have you grown as a player since rookie to this point now?
I've been taking care of my body a lot more. I'm trying to play a little faster with my eyes, my communication, try to see the adjustment that the defense is giving us each and every play and how I can adjust off of that and play a lot faster and communicate with Morgan and Chase or who's ever beside me. And, I'm just trying to be a leader, just lead by example and just trying to show them how the things were done when I got shown by Corey Lichtensteiger, Trent, and Morgan, how things were run during camp.
As an organization, you guys have had a lot of injuries over the last couple of years. I know you're just one guy with one injury, but has that been addressed as a unit, as an organization at all? You guys feel comfortable where you're at with that?
Yeah, we're just trying to get more recovery time in. Jay's blocked a couple hours off to get treatment. We've got an amazing rehab center after practice. You got hot tub, cold tub, you got cryo, red bed, all massages, pretty much whatever you need. Jay just stresses about taking care of your body.
I feel like how does your shoulder feel? Like, does it back at full strength? Do you find any limitations at practice or anything?
My pec?
Yeah.
This is the strongest I've ever been playing football. My bench is up significantly, my squat's up, so I'm stronger than I've ever been.
What do you think of Moses' new lean physique?
Oh, he looks amazing. He looks good. He laid off the donuts in the offseason.
One last one. Getting back to your practice for a sec. Did you find any rehab or anything that there's any way you can keep something like that from ever happening again, or is that just going to be?
No, I just got put in the wrong position. I told Chad, I said, you can't make me jump at the ground and have my elbow and my shoulder in that situation and train for that. It's just a kind of a freak injury. I just got caught in the wrong spot and it just popped. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.